Hey everybody, Lyle Convoy here. Welcome back to Off the Cuff, my video series where I give you my first thoughts on a movie I just watched. It's been about a year since the last one, so I'll be making up for it by uploading 2 tonight and keeping a more consistent schedule going onward. A few weeks ago, I got to see a movie I've really been looking forward to. Mazinger Infinity. It was a limited release here in the States, and I was lucky enough to catch an airing of it. I won't be giving a full review of the film as it's not really the purpose of this series, but there will be spoilers ahead, so don't say I didn't warn you. This movie is a continuation from the original anime from the 70s. It's after the defeat of Dr. Hell, and the Earth has enjoyed several years of peace. The original cast is older, wiser, and some having even built a family. The main protagonist, Kabuto Koji, has long since hung up his job as the pilot of Mazinger, and is enjoying the peace as a research scientist. All of that is disrupted, though, when Dr. Hell, his generals, and an entire army of robot beasts come back from the dead. Now, Koji and the crew have to combat a returned Hell army. The problem? Hell's taken into his possession a massive Mazinger mech from an alternate reality. Now Koji and his friends have to find a way to stop Dr. Hell's plans before he destroys the universe. I really enjoyed seeing all the characters from the original series as adults. I've always enjoyed seeing characters grow as the series goes on, and this movie is no exception to that. The animation is actually done by Toei, which is surprising since most of the animation is actually good. They blended the traditional looking cell animation with the CGI better than I've seen most movies do, and the choreography for the fights is very well executed. Which again, is odd since Toei usually has garbage choreography, as seen in shows like Dragon Ball Super. Of interesting note with the choreography is that it really shows how Koji has grown. The Mazinger itself has no real weapon upgrades, but the standard weapons he used are utilized very intelligently, flowing from one fight to the next seamlessly, not only showing us that Koji is older, but also more experienced. No longer being the hot-headed teenager he once was, he is well-paced and thoughtful in every movement he makes in the Mazinger, taking out monsters in seconds that used to take him an episode or more. It was a real treat to watch, especially since the movement was clear, devoid of the standard shaky cam or super close-ups for no reason. One thing that really stuck out to me, though, was a conversation that Dr. Hell had with Tetsuya, that being Hell stating that diversity was humanity's weakness, because diversity of people brings about a diversity of thought, and that it brings humanity to a standstill, something he took very much so advantage of in this entire film. It actually reminds me of this conversation between Optimus Primal and Megatron in Beast Machines.
Your version of harmony is nothing more than slavery. How can you have harmony without free will?
How can you have harmony amid the chaos of disagreeing minds?
True harmony only prevails when all voices are heard. You only want to stifle them.
Your way only leads to chaos. Or are these the voices of harmony?
I've got to stop them.
And how do you propose to do that? Can't you see that conflict comes from confusion, which in turn is spawned by divided, divisive minds? The only way to achieve true unity is through a singular mind.
Overall, I really love this film. It's wild, it's crazy, it has fun characters and great action with an insane plot. But it's not so deep in lore that someone new to the series can't follow it. I'd rate it a 7 out of 10 and really recommend you guys watch it when it comes out on Blu-ray, DVD, or for download via the legal streaming sites. Feel free to tell me your thoughts if you've seen the movie. Feel free to follow me on social media or support me on Patreon. Links are in the description. And a special thanks to Avis, who already does. Take care.